What up, Joe? Welcome back. I'm Spade, the Love Doctor. Welcome back to all my Spady Spades. And I greet you with the word love. I hope you're doing good today. Hope you're in good spirits. Those of you visiting, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Listen, before I get started on the topic at hand tonight, I just want to recap on the topic from last week. The topic was who's the prize, the black man or the black woman? That was the topic. What I left out of there as I reflect and want to recap on it, I left out always ask God to lead you. Always ask God, Holy Spirit, to lead you, no matter what you do. Because you know the saying, some people come in your life for a reason. Some people come in your life for a season. Some people be in your life for the rest of your life. So just because you running into someone and y'all attracted to one another, you don't know how God is going to bless you or bless the other person. Because God uses his people to be a blessing on to his people. So in all things you do, ask God to lead you. No matter what, ask God to lead you. Ask God to fill you with his Holy Spirit, and that his Holy Spirit leads you in everything you do, even when you're dealing with someone that you want to get involved with. If God tell you to do a very big, huge thing for them and y'all just met, hey, God led you to do that. That blessing is coming from God. And by you being obedient, God will bless you. So again, be careful how you treat everybody. It don't matter their lifestyle or whatever. You might not even agree with their lifestyle, but let the humbleness in you treat them with respect. All right, enough on that topic. That was last week's topic. But this topic, I had to go ahead and come here tonight. I had something else planned, but I had to go here. And like the thumbnail say, dental hygienist. Dental hygienist of inappropriateness. First, I went to the dentist. I went to get my teeth cleaned. Now, I'm in the chair. I can't stand when I go to a dentist. And lately, within the last 3, 4, 5 years, I've been going to different dentists. Because, I don't know, maybe I'm moving around or what have you. But I can't stand when a dentist wants to hold a conversation while they got your mouth all the way open. They asking you questions. I could see if the questions was like yes or no questions. No, they asking you questions that you got to give an answer. They got your mouth tilted back. They got your mouth stretched open. And you got saliva, building up in the back of your throat. You're trying not to swallow because they're cleaning your teeth or they working. It's just, who's mentoring these dentists or these dental hygienists? Who mentors them? Why would you be engaged in a conversation with someone while their mouth is open and you're working in their mouth? So let me tell you what happened. Go to the dentist, get my teeth cleaned. And a young lady, this woman, a white hygienist, she had to be in the mid-50s. I want to give her mid-50s. 50s. 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 50 She's talking to me. She's asking me questions. I'm trying to respond. She got my mouth open, and I'm irritated because just do your job. If you want to talk to me before the procedure, talk to me after the procedure. I'm kind of getting irritated, but I'm keeping it together. I'm trying to respond to her questions or whatever. Again, this white woman, mid-50s. Then she goes on, but before she asked me this question, she was working in my mouth, and with one of the tools, she went a little deep. And I'm like, oh, I kind of jumped. She's like, oh, I'm sorry. I guess I went too deep. And I'm thinking, yeah. And maybe 15 to 20 seconds after that, she asked me, had I seen the movie The Help? The Help. Now, I'm sitting in this dental chair, vulnerable. You got these tools in my mouth. You already just went deep into my gums, maybe 10, 15 seconds prior. Now, you go ask me about a movie called The Help. I seen bits and pieces of The Help, but when she asked me, I'm sitting there thinking, is that the movie where the woman made a pie out of feces? Or she put feces in a pie? Something to that nature. And I'm sitting there thinking about this. And I want to say, when she asked me, you already done went too deep in my gums. You hit a nerve or something. Again, those are not my type of movies, so I barely remember the movie, But I'm thinking to myself, hell no. Then I motion her to take the tools out of my mouth. I say, look, I watch action movies. Movies like Taken, where that white man went and got his daughter. He went to the ends of the earth to find. And the next thing, when I said that, she was, oh, yes, I love that movie. Oh, what a father. Oh, my God, the perfect father. And then she got to proceed to clean my teeth. All along, I'm thinking, that was an inappropriate question to ask. You're in your mid-50s. No one, when you think about the movie, knowing what the movie was about, what was going on in her mind to ask me what I was supposed to say? I don't know what I was supposed to say. I just felt uncomfortable. My anxiety went sky high. At that point, I definitely don't want to say the wrong thing because I don't want you hitting another nerve or whatever you hit that made me almost jump out of your chair. But I just found that to just be inappropriate because that's racial. It was kind of like a racial, that movie was like racial tension. Again, I barely remember the movie. I don't even believe I'll even watch the whole. That's not my type of movie. But I do remember bits and pieces of the movie. But I still don't, and I didn't even ask. Once I got up, she was done. Hey, I'm up out of there. But in my head, I'm wondering, what in the hell was she thinking about to ask me about a racist movie where somebody wanted some revenge, so they bake, which I feel is cowardly. I don't know people like that. That's cowardly. Either we go tear you off or we go on about our business, we go quit, we go find another job or whatever. That's disgusting. That's horrible. That's foul. It's ridiculous for you to try to get some revenge and you use your feces to put in a dessert. That's so again, I just had to share this with y'all today because I don't know where this white dental hygienist was going with it. All I knew, it made me feel uncomfortable. It made my anxiety rise. And I'm wondering if I would have said, oh, yes, I love that movie. You know, if she would have caused me more pain, I don't know, but I felt it was inappropriate. And I get tired of these dentists wanting to talk to you, wanting to ask you questions when they got your mouth stretched open and then saliva is building up in the back of your throat. Tell me what y'all think. Hey, this concludes this topic for today. I wish you love and happiness and continue to love.